Let's talk about factorization. How do you factorize 3x plus 9? So anytime you're told to factorize, you have to look for what we call the greatest common factor. So what is the greatest common factor? The greatest common factor, for instance, with this question, is the number that can divide this and this. Okay, the number that can divide this and this is the common factor, but the greatest number that can divide this and this is the greatest common factor. So we can see over here we have what? 3x and then 9. These are two different terms. So 3x and then 9. So which number can divide this and divide this evenly? So we can see the number is 3. So now we have to write this in terms of what? 3. So it's going to be 3. Then open bracket. So 3 divides this, remaining what? X. And then 3 divides this, remaining what? 3. So if you cannot further factorize, this is what your final answer. So actually factorization is the opposite of opening the bracket. So if you are to open the bracket, you are going to have 3x plus 9. But since we want to factorize, this is our final answer. Now let's factorize x squared minus 5x. So how do we factorize this? Remember, we have to find the greatest common factor. So the number or variable that can divide this at the same time divide this evenly is what our common factor. So looking at here, we have x squared 5x. So the only thing that can divide both is what? X. So since x can cancel this and cancel this, it means x is our greatest common factor. So we bring x outside the bracket. So x cancels here. If we don't want to get confused, you can write and say divided by x, divided by x. So x goes here, remember, x minus x goes here, remember what? 5. So when you factorize x squared minus 5x, the final answer is x into bracket x minus 5. Now try this for me and leave your answer in the comment. 8x squared plus 20x.